we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
Ready, break! Cougar 19!
Throwing to start the drive. Langford. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. You look at this Bears defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January. They've got to improve in this area.
60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. The Falcons had 14-2 heading into this final week, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late, winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here, and if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason, and we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the... Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Tag! 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he finds Escobar, complete. Touchdown, Falcons! A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. No problem there with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
drive together. Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The second-round pick leading this offense well. It'll be a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Bears.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. There he goes, left side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A big play there. 54 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Bears take over first down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Bears have got it back to within a score. Now for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Bears 7.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Crap goal 80.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Looking to throw. Langford. He's got it. It's Escobar. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Now it's 2nd and 6. This defense for the Bears, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
Yeah, they held them to just 7 points. And if you rewatch the game tape, and I did multiple times, it was amazing to me that the other guys even got 7. They were absolutely dominating on that side of the football.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Get it. Ready.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. 29 yards. And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. Here is 3rd down and 4. As they've got it as we resume action. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have the Bears first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. And he's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And I think the ball's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. can almost see inside his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Back to throw again. Looking right sideline. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 30 yards.
At the 16-yard line.
Off the play fake. Harden under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Shamar Stewart. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Operating from the gun. Harden. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Bears are back within a score. The PAT good. It would draw them closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Falcons. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
Oh, this is blocked. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, times have definitely changed on the PAT, on the extra point, haven't they? A lot more effort goes into this play from both sides.
Yeah, because let's face it, a lot of time on extra points, the effort is not what it is when you're trying to block a field goal.
No doubt about it. Before, when the ball was snapped on the 2-yard line, it's really a virtual chip shot. Now everyone believes they can get to it and knock it away, and we know how crucial every point is. So the defensive guys, they spend a lot more time trying to get that done, which means there's more pressure on the offensive guys trying to kick it.
And he's going to find Jefferson open downfield. That one goes for 24 yards.
That's good. First down. 24-yard gain.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Right back to him on first down. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Bears have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will shrink to 6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
44-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready?
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now he's going to step up and run. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Come on, come on.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 48 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal.
Bronco 80. Ready?
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Back to throw. Langford. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Rig alert, rig alert. Go.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Following the fumble recovery. Harden. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Looking to throw. Harden. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play?
Normally we think about big swings and scores before a half. We think offense, but this time their defense made the play. Instant pressure off the snap, and they weren't going to let him find a way to escape.
So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. He's going to field this at the 4. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
18 Rattler. 2. 19 Tiger. 19.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. Second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup.
70.
Second and 2 at the 34-yard line.
And he fires one incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
19. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Ready.
Back to throw. Langford. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Here we go.
49-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 8.
2nd and 3. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 21.
Tempo.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Warriors 17. Ready.
Looking to throw. Langford. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. A final shot before break. Harden got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Past the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Again, it's Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Falcons add 6 to their lead. Flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
But they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat. Looks like another empty possession offensively, and you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Bears first down.
Off play action. Harden. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
The first down.
On the gain of. Three on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. Well, we just saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also have those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They're going to win those, too.
Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the 1st down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. Back to throw now on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. A huge play there for Chicago. 41 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Off the play fake. Harden. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
3rd quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Bears! Jalen Waddle, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bears are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of his NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Falcons. Great effort there. 75 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got me pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
This goes out wide from Mixon. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And Mixon not going to get there. Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Robinson up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Ready? Pass the 6.
A quick throw out wide caught by Robinson. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Come on. Hit. Cougar 19.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Ready?
Operating from the gun, Langford. The right side, complete to Escobar. But he will not get away. He stopped short of the marker. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Throwing to start the drive. Harden. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Harden. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Moving inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen.
The line prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big fourth-quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost it forever.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And they'll take him to the ground quickly, but he's able to get it down to the 41-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Looking to throw. Harden. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. Now it's the backup Mayfield. Open net is Waddle, complete. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Short completion, just 4 yards. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. From the gun on 3rd down. Harden. He's going to waft one deep left side here. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Jalen Waddle, 48 yards. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Bears 43.
2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. They go down to none. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Escobar with it over the middle. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. And he's going to use his legs here. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. It looked like almost some miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over guys. They continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. They juked him. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. 3rd and 5. Mayfield down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that when he's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
70 Timberwolves.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for Atlanta, they finished the regular season with another win. They're 15th against just 2 losses. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they suffered just their 4th loss all year to bring the final mark to 13-4 overall. And now they'll have to see how the final playoff picture will all shake out. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Set. 70 Timber. Ready, Let's go now. Bronco 80. Hut. Ready? Viking 18. Huh. Shut up. 60 Eagle. Huh. Set. Ready? Panther 60. Go. Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready? Come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Set up. Bronco 80. Go.